What's up, guys? This is Cryptovator. This is my first video, but I'm gonna be not entirely sure what exactly I'm gonna be doing with this channel, but I feel most of it is going to be directed towards cryptocurrency, possibly some gaming content. I'm just not entirely sure yet, so I'm just starting. But give me some feedback, and I'll go down whatever path is most requested, I guess. Anyways. This is just going to be how to set up a CPU or GPU miner in Windows. This is a 64-bit operating system. But first thing you're going to need to do is make an account on MinerGate. You can use any pool, but I prefer this. And some people give it a bad reputation saying they steal shares and whatnot, but I personally don't believe that. I've never had a problem. It's just that they don't have the best UI, user interface. Sometimes it's just inaccurate or laggy. Like right now it's saying everything is offline, even though I know for a fact I'm mining and the shares go up occasionally. It's just that the server is a bit behind. And you'll see plenty of people in the chat always complaining about the dashboard being slow or saying they're getting less shares than they actually are. That's just, it's counting them, it's just not updating as frequently on the website as it is in the console itself. They do have a GUI miner, which I personally don't use. I did like the first time I ever made an account on here, and I don't know, it's not the same and nowhere near as accurate as a console miner. Anyways, the first thing you're going to need to do, well, after making an account, is download the miner, and depending on what you're mining on, you will need, I think this one is for AMD, the Claymore Cryptonote, but since I'm using NVIDIA, it's CC miner, and this is the GitHub link, which if you're building it from source or if you're on Linux, then this will help. You're going to need to download this, which you know the git command in terminal. But if you're on Windows, you can just download it straight from here, which I will include a link for. And I personally prefer this guy's version, TP Rufat, whatever. It's some Russian dude, I'm not entirely sure. But I personally had the best experience using his miner compared to others. But you're going to go to releases, and this will be where you download it from. This is 64-bit in 32. But I'm 64, so I'll go to this. 20 seconds. Oh, okay. But yeah, that should be done soon. Yeah, this is the, if you're on a CPU, or you're mining with the CPU, this is what you need to download, which would be under CPU Miner Multi, but this is, Wolf. This one is TP. He made a CPU miner, but it's based off the same thing, basically. Anyways, this is, the CC miner, extract to, I'm just going to put it on the desktop, and CC miner test. I open the folder, and you're going to have a configuration file, all these, just go edit, and this is where you're going to want to add in your stratum address for mining, depending on what currency you're trying to mine. This is for Cryptonite or Cryptonote. So if you're mining Aeon, you would change this to an L, Cryptolite, but since I'm mining Monero, I'm leaving it as Cryptonite. And you'll find your stratum address under on here, Monero, and it's right here, stratum plus TCP, and there's the port number and the pool address. So just go ahead and copy that, Control C, go in here and replace that. See, now it's stratum, and this is where you enter your MinerGate username, which is just your email address that you signed up with, and then password, you leave it as X. So go ahead and click save. Then you're going to minimize that, go back and run CC miner, and it'll say connecting to XMR pool MinerGate, and there you go, it's starting up, and it'll start accepting shares. And as you'll see it's at 407, and I'll go back to the dashboard just to show you it's working. It's just that the dashboard is not updating. It's offline right now. I'm not entirely sure, but it'll work. It just goes down sometimes. But see, it's accepting shares, and it'll show your information right here. I think if you press anyways, there's a That's the GPU miner for CPU. It's basically the same thing. This is a 64-bit. I'm not sure if there's even a 32-bit on here, but anyways, yeah, x64. Open, and this is basically the same thing. You're gonna extract to desktop, and this I'm just gonna name to miner test, and you have this, and run time travel, which is a bat file. Edit that, and I'm gonna delete this pause right here. You'll see I'm on an i7, which I'll open this right now, and yeah, i7 4790, so you'll see that. Dash A dash time travel. A is algorithm, so we need to change this to Cryponote. Stratum plus TCP. We're gonna change that to our stratum address for pull up miner get, and for your username, put your email address that you signed up with, and the password will just leave as X. And then file, save. Then you're gonna try to run the bat file, and there you go. It's same thing. Right now it's starting up with 8 threads, so my CPU usage is gonna go all the way up, which I do not want. So, anyways, yeah, that's basically it. That's all there is to it. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up and subscribe.